What happens when you mix overpriced ballpark snacks, a camera-obsessed duchess, and one of the most awkward duos in the public eye? You get the Dodgers' biggest PR headache of the season, otherwise known as Meghan Markle's latest attempt to turn a baseball game into her personal rom-com audition. It all went down on October 28th, when Meghan and her perpetually confused partner, Prince Harry, arrived at the stadium with the over-rehearsed charm of reality stars attending their own reunion special. The Blue Jays tied the series 2-all, but the real loss of the evening wasn't on the scoreboard. It was the collective dignity of everyone forced to witness Meghan's made-for-Instagram date night. From the moment her phone screen glowed, the performance began. You could almost hear the invisible script playing in her head. Look at us, America. We're fun. We're in love. Cheer for us. She filmed Harry clapping like a wind-up toy on low battery, trying desperately to look like a carefree husband instead of a man silently begging for an escape route. Meghan, meanwhile, played her favorite role, the glowing lead in her own Hallmark meets Hollywood fantasy. The crowd was cheering for the Dodgers, but in her mind, those roars were for the Montecito sweethearts. Then came what fans are already calling Dodger Dog disaster. The beloved hot dog, the stadium's pride and joy, an edible emblem of loyalty, was reduced to nothing more than a stage prop. Meghan laughed, fluttered her lashes, pretended not to know how to eat it, then promptly spat it out the second the camera stopped rolling. Dodgers insiders were reportedly livid. Imagine spending decades turning a humble hot dog into a symbol of team spirit, only to watch a duchess-turned-influencer treat it like a reject prop in a bad acting class. The entire moment felt painfully forced, the kind of awkward performance that could make daytime soap operas look Oscar-worthy. Meghan's signature who-me routine, the bashful girlish act, might have passed as charming years ago. But at 40-something, with world tours, interviews, and a Netflix empire behind her, the coyness just looked theatrical. Viewers joked they'd seen more authenticity in fast food commercials. One couldn't help but wonder if she even swallowed that overpriced sandwich she waved around, or if it met the same napkin fate as the ill-fated hot dog. As for Harry, he looked like a man counting down the innings until freedom. Observers couldn't help but recall that pumpkin patch photo where he leaned away from her grip like a toddler wriggling to get down. That same body language returned full force. One fan even noted, they stood so far apart they could have spelled the letter M with their bodies. It's no secret Meghan breathes applause like oxygen, so her courtside positioning was no accident. Sitting front and center at the World Series wasn't about baseball, it was a statement to critics. See? We're fine. We're thriving. But nothing screams honeymoon phase less than turning a stadium date into a PR opportunity and a hot dog into a prop. Then came the ultimate irony, the date night label. For most couples, that means a rare escape from the kids for a quiet drink. But for two jet-set parents who ping-pong between Paris, New York, and D.C., calling a luxury night out a break feels tone-deaf. Ordinary families don't hop on private planes one day, pose for pumpkin photos the next, and then hire staff to watch the children while they turn a baseball game into a brand exercise. To parade that as romance wasn't just hollow, it bordered on parody. Fans in the stands weren't clapping in adoration. They were groaning, rolling their eyes, and dodging the ever-present cameras capturing every overacted smile. Thus was born Dodger Doggate, the latest entry in the Sussex highlight reel of cringe-worthy public missteps. The stadium should have been echoing with cheers of victory, not waves of second-hand embarrassment, as America's most sacred snack was sacrificed for social media content. By the end of the night, the only thing authentic on display was Harry's expression, pure exhaustion framed by stadium lights. Fans can forgive a lot. Awkward interviews, questionable fashion choices, even endless PR spin. But spit out a Dodger dog on camera? That's not just bad optics. That's a full-blown act of culinary betrayal.